Ready. Play.
Yes, indeed. Obviously, it could have lasted one more game, considering that Zheng was 40 love up. But I guess in the long run, the winner is the player who was just a bit more clinical over the course of the match. I mean, it was quite close.
Yeah, it was quite close for most of the match, although it did feel like in that second set that Sabalenka leveled up, and I feel like, as the match progressed, Sabalenka did get better, and yeah, I felt like obviously with that first set, Zheng probably had to not concede that break so easily, and then obviously didn't tiebreak didn't go well for her, and then in the end, the key moments, Sabalenka played much better, didn't she?
Yeah, I think 4-2 up in the opening set. That was kind of Zheng's chance. There was that game where she didn't get to break point, but there were at least 2, maybe even 3 points where she's ahead and she kind of just messes up the situation, isn't too clinical, like either at the net or just like finishing it off a little. And after that, Aryna definitely gets a lot more like confident and starts outplaying her in clutch situations. The serving was super timely in that like 1-2 game from love 30 down in the second set, or 4-3 in the breaker. She fires 2 amazing serves as well. But yeah, it kind of started with these back-to-back double faults for Kinven at 4-3, 15, well, 30-15, I guess it was from before the double faults. And that really allows Aryna, back in. She takes it, of course, after a couple of like middle of the court backhands from Kinven. She steps it up in that next point. And from there, I guess she was always the one putting the pressure on Zheng. Barely any moments after that when Kinven is playing again with like that sort of authority and confidence that she came up with early on. So a tough match for sure for Aryna. I mean, she makes the semis at Roland Garros for the second time in her career.
Yeah, and that's obviously a great achievement. Yeah, for Zheng, I think, I mean, she was in that the first half of that first set, she was like on top and playing really well. But yeah, and I think that's the difference between the players. Like if I feel like if Sabalenka was in that situation, she would have held on to it a bit longer. And once Sabalenka got in the groove, she really was just, eventually able to sort of suffocate Zheng. Really, I mean, unfortunately, Zheng I guess it's first quarter final for her at Roland Garros, so not a bad tournament for her. But yeah, she's still got a work to do if she's going to be able to, think about winning these tournaments.
Yeah, 7-1 now in the head-to-head as well, which obviously after Rome, we were thinking that this might be tighter, and it was. Seems like whenever they will be playing on clay courts, we will be entering the matchup with a bit more confidence that Kinven can keep it close and can do enough to make Aryna a bit uncomfortable. But I guess indeed we didn't really see that frustration that Aryna had in Rome. We didn't really see the same kind of lack of ideas against the heavy spin of Zheng. She was definitely, at least in parts of the match, back to just dominating her off the ground. And yeah, now she's going to play Svitolina or Swiatek. So as we said, I mean, any match from here on out in the women's event is just very difficult.
And if she was to win the title, I mean, potentially her coming through, I mean, obviously it's just come through Zhang, but then potentially Iga and then maybe Goff. I mean, that would be quite a title if she wants to win it. I mean, I guess you could say the same for Iga as well, but very tough from here on in.
Yeah, assuming Boison doesn't beat Andreeva, then basically everybody from here will have 3 very tough matches, bearing Mira. And I mean, whether it's Svitolina or Swiatek, I guess probably you would think that Svitolina is an easier opponent, but it's not that big a difference. And then either go for Andreeva in the final. It would be a very impressive title, obviously something she hasn't done before, winning a slam outside of hard courts where she has dominated over the last couple of years. So chance is there, but yeah, everybody can win against, anybody can win against anybody from here, I think. So obviously soon we're going to have that second quarterfinal. I'm actually not sure if we have a stream for that, to be honest.
Which one? The Andreeva?
No, Sabalenka, Svitolina, Swiatek, just
Oh,
now.
right, yeah.
But either way, we will have more content. So just guys, check out the channel today. Definitely, there's more watch along stuff coming. And from us, I guess that's pretty much it. Any final thoughts on Sabalenka and Zheng?
I just think, yeah, I mean, it's a great match really from Sabalenka, and it's up nicely for the next one for sure. And probably she still maintains maybe her, maybe before the tournament people thought she was a favourite. I don't think this match is going to change anyone's, change those people's minds. So yeah, looking good.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.